What's up everyone, good afternoon, morning, or evening, whatever time you may be watching. I'm Joe the Film Bro, and keeping up with our Barbie Movie Marathon, the next one, the lineup is Barbie as Rapunzel. There's not really too much I can say about this one, except that this is the kind of movie that I feel like these movies would be as they present themselves. By that, when you think of an animated movie about Barbie, what comes to your mind? Something like this is what I would expect. Playing things very safe, a lot of magic stuff that comes into the plot that doesn't make a ton of sense or no sense at all, and just really used as a marketing tool to sell their product. I don't know, with the Nutcracker movie, I never really felt that because, I don't know, maybe it's the theater person in me, but I was just so intrigued at how they were going to incorporate the music of the Nutcracker into their story, and maybe because there's none of that in this movie, it doesn't really have that edge like the last movie did for me. It's probably just my personal bias. But as you'll hear me say in the reaction, there are certain things that just play it very safe and they don't dive into a lot of the story details that I really feel like they could have. Like this whole war, or a feud as they call it in the movie, between these two kingdoms, like it's just not gone into, and I really wish that we got more details about it. I mean, did all this start because Wilhelm thinks that Frederick kidnapped his daughter? Was that the only reason? And when this is all resolved, what do all the other people in the kingdoms think? And that's another thing. We only spend time in Frederick's kingdom. We never ever see Wilhelm until like the last third of the movie. Like I said in my last video, there are just certain details that are just glossed over that I really wish the movie went into more. But you know what? I'm probably just going to be repeating myself with that when it comes to this marathon. I'll bet a lot of stuff like that is going to happen as I continue to watch these movies, because I know why these movies are made. They're not really focusing on their story or writing great characters. They're just made to sell the Barbie products, sell their toys and their clothes and costumes to the kids watching. The movie definitely succeeds at that. But even still, that's no excuse for your movie to be one giant commercial. Never. Like I say in my reaction, before watching this, I had rewatched Tangled recently, and it makes me think, was the original story of Rapunzel like this? Did it have this kind of story structure about Gothel kidnapping her from her kingdom? It makes me want to do my research, because I mean, this movie definitely had all that groundwork. Tangled just took everything that this movie did and just really elevated it. But as for where I stand on this movie, I mean, it's fine. It's exactly what I would have expected out of a movie like this. But I'm hoping they get better, because the Nutcracker one, even on rewatch, surprised me at how well it was done. I'm holding out hope that there's actually some effort with the story and the characters in the next ones that I watch. With that said, enjoy my reaction. I'll see you in the next one. Return to the past now. I should let you all know, not too long ago, I recently rewatched Tangled, and I gotta tell you, that movie, still amazing. Still one of Disney's best. Love it to death. You're probably gonna hear me comparing this to that movie a lot. I'm gonna try my best not to, but I'm just forewarning all y'all.
That's gonna be bigger than every one of all y'all's.
I do remember the painting, Rapunzel's painting, being a big deal in this. How it's all magical, and she can leave the tower because of her magic paintbrush. Saying all this out loud.
There was a secret manor hidden deep in a dark forest. And even if you were brave enough to go into the forest, you couldn't see the manor. It was concealed behind a magic wall.
Oh yeah! I remember her hair not being as long as it should be.
I mean, look at this painting. I can smell the salt water. I can feel the mist.
I know the voice actor for her friend the dragon.
Uh-oh. Gothel alert. Gothel alert!
Gothel. Mother Gothel. Pre-summer. She was Cleo in Clifford the Big Red Dog. So again, gonna try my best to keep the comparisons to a minimum, but I can't remember if Gothel kidnapped Rapunzel in this version, like she did in Tangled.
What's that?
But she just notices now.
What about your duties?
I finished them.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on.
I've taken care of you since you were a baby, and this is how you thank me?
Only got Gothel's manipulation to her quote-unquote child down.
Wait, I can do it faster.
Oh yeah, she has a hard time actually, like, doing dragon stuff, like breathing fire and flying. I remember that. Like, what are the odds?
What about what Gothel will do to us if she finds out we went down there? Oh, but sure. Oh yeah, let's go anyway. No one ever listens.
Bruh.
Oh, time. My mistress is ready for her beauty nap. Step to it, girl.
This guy.
Go. Don't disturb me until dinner.
She's literally a direct ripoff of Lady Tremaine from Cinderella. I'll keep saying it about these movies. Disney ripoffs. Her face is so narrow. It's like a pencil.
Oh, I see a very big hairy spider. Kidding.
Just like with the Nutcracker movie, a lot of this is starting to come back to me. Continuing to unlock core memories with this marathon. I do like how, with this one, they don't have the backstory of how Rapunzel got here. We're just supposed to leave it up, not to interpretation, but let the mystery unravel. Unlike in Tangled, when they had the whole backstory showing Rapunzel getting kidnapped. In this one, I like how we're supposed to keep guessing what's supposed to happen until the reveal at the end.
Well, good morning, miss.
There goes the baker with his tray, like always.
Ooh, I'm getting something. Here it comes. Oh, it's your father. He's looking for you.
I remember this guy clearly.
Let me see you at your fiercest. Breathe fire. Terrify me.
Here's something interesting I just found out. The guy who voices Hugo was Harisham in Marvel's Eternals.
Just hold on.
Oh, wait, she uses her hair, right?
Just let go with one hand and reach up.
Nope. Nope. I'm wrong. But come on, everyone. Wait, am I right, though? Like, that would have been the perfect opportunity for her to do that. Like, the whole point, or not the whole point, but, like, Rapunzel's character is for long hair.
Have we met before?
He's even dressed like Flynn Rider. Flynn has a better flow, though.
Just a little interesting news for you. I saw somebody today in the village.
Why should that interest me?
She looks like that creepy-ass painting, the one from It. I don't know the official name of the painting, but that creepy one that Stanley is afraid of.
The most handsome man I've ever seen.
And you've seen how many men before?
Okay, Hobie's great. Hobie's my favorite character for pointing that out.
You can't keep me locked away from the world forever.
Watch me.
Is there a reason that Gothel kidnapped her in this version? I honestly don't remember. Like, I don't think her hair in this version can heal wounds and grant eternal life and all that jazz.
Thanks, Stefan.
Stefan.
Stefan?
Yes?
Nothing. I'm just glad you're my brother.
Golly gee, mister. He's like the kid from that dodgeball ad commercial.
How would you like to take a break from that fine lead-based paint and learn about dodgeball?
Boy, would I!
And dream sequence. I remember this.
Come down.
I can't.
Then I'll come up.
How?
Let down your hair.
If I remember correctly, this is like the only time she actually does anything with her hair. And it's in a dream. Like one of the most key aspects of Rapunzel. Like, the one thing that literally everyone remembers her for.
Everywhere.
And they don't do anything with it.
Let me go! Let me... Constant as the stars above, always know that you are loved. We'll help your dreams
Like, what? What?
come true.
Like, how? How? What? Yeah, nothing like a good old Deus Ex Machina to keep the plot moving.
We were chased by a giant beast, a dragon, 50 feet tall.
No, 100 feet.
It was only because of our extraordinary cunning and bravery that we escaped it all.
I want to punch these guys.
It was King Wilhelm's men, Your Highness. I saw them slashing and destroying everything.
Well, good thing that was shown off screen so they didn't have to animate it.
For ages, a mighty dragon has stood for power, courage, and loyalty.
I know, Father. I'm sorry.
Interesting parental dynamics going on in this movie. Magic.
Here's the baker's shop, and the main square, and a garden outside the castle.
Where?
Hey!
Bobby!
How did he not go through all the way?
My name is...
Please, don't tell me.
Why not?
It's better I don't know.
Why doesn't she let him tell her? Like, literally, Rapunzel, like, let him tell you his name. All your problems will be over.
Nobody has gone back and forth between the kingdoms since the feud started.
The way they soften things in these movies kind of annoys me. Like in the last movie, instead of saying killed, they say destroyed. That's always annoyed me in anything.
Big bad Gothel on the horizon.
But also calling it a feud instead of a war.
Who knows what you'll do to my father? I have to get Rapunzel back. And I don't even know where the village is. How can I find her? I mean, she went somewhere through there.
There's your answer.
Me? Go in the painting too? As in me?
Oh my god, Penelope, sack up!
My sciatica! It's killing me! Oh, I can barely hop. It's a miracle I can even get around at all! Let me tell you, there's nothing more pathetic than a hopless rat.
You're useless.
How are we going to get back in time?
Paintbrush!
Oh yeah, she paints on that wall or the door, and that comes back later. I remember that.
Oh, we don't talk enough. You know, like the good old days. Oh.
You're useless.
Give him to
I actually agree.
I hope this works.
I'll tell you, I'll never not point out the conveniences of these movies.
Are you ready to tell me who you met?
But I'm telling you, I don't know.
I guess she didn't want to know his name because Rapunzel doesn't trust Gothel as to why she wants to know his name. So I can't get over how this paintbrush just suddenly became magical like that.
Ooh, go ahead, try it on.
I think it's too simple.
Then get busy and paint another one. Ooh, it's a bit much.
I'm just imagining all the little girls watching this movie and being all like, ah, at the dresses. Gotta have costumes to market to their target audience, right? Why is the music in this remind me of Titanic?
All these years, after all I've planned. It must be that boy she met.
What is your plan?
Uh-oh, it's...
What? Hey,
Look at them.
how should just appear?
Do look.
No! No!
Yeah, maybe if the hair were given more significance, that'd be a big deal. Again, living out one of the most major aspects of the character of Rapunzel.
There's magic around.
Oh!
Destroys the paintbrush. I remember this. A lot of this from here on out I remember kind of clearly. For the most part.
One more chance, Rapunzel. Who's the boy? Tell me his name.
I don't know.
Then live with your lies. Forever! Tower, tower, do your part. Never release
Your
your
prisoners with a lying heart.
Note that as these words are spoken, this fearsome spell can never be broken. Hugo, you disappoint me. Your daughter is a disgrace, more loyal to her friends than to her mistress.
She's still young. She'll learn.
Or maybe her father doesn't know where his loyalties lie.
Thank you. What?
What are you doing?
We will attack from the west wall.
As you wish, King Wilhelm. I've prepared our troops.
First time we're seeing him.
Frederick will pay. Once and for all.
I'm starting to notice a lot of the illogics with this plot here. You know, at least the Nutcracker did some things that I respected and treated its audience with some dignity. This definitely feels like it was made for its target audience, if that makes any sense. Like, the Nutcracker movie felt like the people who were making that were like, you know what, let's elevate ourselves a little bit here. Let's push ourselves out of our comfort zones a little bit. But here it just feels like it's definitely playing it a lot more safe.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel! Wait!
What is that trotting? She's running like...
Where are we going?
like a video game character you play when you're not sprinting, it's just a regular jog, like...
The spell only traps a prisoner with a lying heart.
But Rapunzel isn't a liar.
Like, why didn't Rapunzel figure this out for herself? Like, she's not a stupid character, like, she could have figured that out.
For you are a mighty dragon.
Me?
What makes might? It is more than power. It is also courage and loyalty. You have never swerved in your devotion to your friend, no matter the danger. I see now that you truly are a mighty dragon, Penelope, and I am proud of you.
I do kind of enjoy the parental parallels going on here. Alright, you Cruella de Vil knockoff. Like I said, softening things up. If they were allowed to take more chances, those guards would have been dead. Well, the sword fighting is a little bit better from the last one. Yeah, they could definitely do more with the fights here. Not amazing, but a slight improvement.
You stole my daughter!
No! For the 1000th time, I never stole her!
No. I did.
Yeah.
I'm finished with you.
All of you!
No! No more! Please, Gothel. We can all start over. I forgive you for all those years. No more hatred, please.
And be made a fool of? Never!
Now!
Didn't she destroy the other half of that? So how is she able to get back in? Maybe it's a one-way door. Maybe, yeah, no, maybe because she destroyed the one in the castle. It was a one-way door, like I said.
Hugo! Get me out of here!
You said one with a lying heart would be imprisoned forever. Rapunzel never lied. But you, Gothel.
Never
Release your prisoners with a lying heart.
Never release your prisoner.
I remember this part very distinctly. Not sure if that was just in her head or if something magic was actually doing that, but either way, I kind of like it.
I don't know where to begin, Frederick. I've wronged you all these years. I hope someday you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
With the two kingdoms reunited, peace returned to the land.
How do the rest of the people from both kingdoms feel about this ending? Is that Rapunzel's mom right there? Movie, are we just gonna gloss over that? Like,
And Rapunzel and Stefan lived
happily ever after.
I wish I had a magic paintbrush.
But you do. The magic comes from here.
Yeah, you know, that would have been a lot more profound if the paintbrush wasn't actual magic. I appreciate what they're going for, but having actual magic just hinders it. You know, keeping with what I said in the last reaction, the beginning and ending with Barbie and, what's her name, Kelly? The kid, I forget her name. Should have been live action. Would have helped them stand out a lot more. Leave all thoughts, questions, and hate mail in the comments. Show the like button some love by smashing it. And if you like the content that I put out there, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.